안녕하세요. Suddenly Cube wants to get away, but anyway, today we're going to learn how to make some juk. And juk is a Korean porridge or congee, whatever you call. And it looks like this. And I'm going to show you how to make this in 10 minutes or less. Let's get started. Alright, so ingredients for juk is whatever veggies you have is fine. I probably would stay away from spinach type because like a green leaf, they tend to spoil very fast. But carrots are always good. Red onions or brown onions, fine. For the first time in years, I actually ran out of green onions. So I have leek though, and so we're gonna use a little bit of chopped leek. I missed the color, but that's okay. And there's a cold rice, about a cup of rice. And today's juk will feature shiitake mushroom. So shiitake mushroom comes in a package like this. And I soaked 2 of them in water like that for a while. And I'm also using regular button mushrooms because I already had them. And that's about it. For shiitake mushrooms, I actually soaked these 2 in water, in cold water, for about an hour. And this one, the stem is not here, so I don't have to worry about it. But this one's stem is a little bit on the tough side. So if I make stew or soup that cooks a long time, I would use it. But for really quick express juk, I would actually get rid of it or just use it for soup later. And only use this tender part. And you could just cut like this. And now that's it. So the water is boiling and I'm boiling about 1 cup of water for now, and this will disappear in no time. So we're going to start with rice. So that was 1 cup of cold cooked rice. Very easy with any type of rice you have is fine. Then let's put carrot right away. And shiitake mushrooms. So the water I use for soaking the mushroom, that is totally fine for broth here. Button mushrooms, onions, and some leeks. And to flavor this juk, I'm going to add this little bit of beef bouillon. So you can, if you cannot find this at Korean store, you can just use a regular beef bouillon. You have beef stock or chicken stock, vegetable stock, seafood stock, any kind of broth is fine. I'm going to use ½ teaspoon of this. That's about ½ teaspoon. Plenty salty and flavorful. So once it boils, I'm going to add another cup of rice, cup of water here, because the rice will absorb water very fast. So adding another cup. Black pepper, and cover. And once it boils again, I'm going to simmer, and that will take maybe another 5 minutes or so, and that's it. Now we're going to make a little bit of sauce that goes over. So this will be pretty bland. The juk will be very bland, and you want to make it bland so you can add the pour sauce for taste. So because because I made a mistake and didn't have green onion ahead of time, so I'm just going to add regular onion, red onion instead. So just put a little bit of that, and Korean soy sauce or any premium soy sauce that you like is fine. Just going to use about 1 tablespoon. And a little bit of sesame oil, sesame. So when you use sesame, you want to grind a little bit, and you can use a food processor or even a coffee grinder. And here I actually have a mortar and pestle, and so I'm just going to cut it open like this, and that releases good oil and really good flavor. So you want to do like this or pound like this. And let's add a little bit of that in the sauce as well. And I almost forgot the sesame oil. I'll probably add about ½ tablespoon. Sesame oil adds a lot of really good flavor for juk, so you definitely want to use that. And if you want, you could always add a little bit of ground black pepper, and that's it. Very simple soy sauce. So juk is ready. I boiled, then simmered for almost 10 minutes, and it's actually ready and you can eat it right away. But if you're recovering from illness and you need to be on soft food diet, you can actually blend this a little bit, just like 10-15 seconds. So I have a blender here, and this makes sure that everything gets very soft. That's a lot of weight. So I'm going to grate about half of this one because I don't want to make it too fine. So let me just blend it real quick. I guess it only took 10 seconds. Wow, and that's it. Now you can just pour it in a bowl. And 1 whole serving is done. And because of blender, now you can actually enjoy this as soft food. So you can either make it like this and eat it with a little more chunks, or you can enjoy like this. And so you can see how easy it is to get that consistency by using a blender for 5-10 seconds. I thought it would take 15 seconds, but I think that would be almost like baby food then. So now juk is ready, and I'm going to take a taste test. So I'll taste first and see if I need any pour sauce. If it's too salty, I'm not going to add any sauce. This is very bland, so that's exactly what I want. I'm going to put a little bit of this sauce over, and you eat like this. You just pour a little bit of sauce, and you don't quite mix it 100%, and you eat like this. How come you look so pissed off? You want something, and I'll give you some, okay? I'll give you some later. And that was it. So today we learned how to make juk in 10 minutes or less. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody makes it home. Bye.